Richard Gough in many ways, but amongst them a gentleman you might consider to be in the veteran category, and I mean that in the nicest possible sense. David Nerry, who 14 years ago was in the United side which faced Rangers, a Rangers side wanting to win the championship, and he and Paul Hegarty are the only remaining survivors playing at senior level in the Scottish game. And there is Rangers, 1 point away from the title they so badly seek. And just as well for them in a ground where they find it very difficult that they've got a very strong team out in deep. And surely most surprising of all, the return of Gary Stevens. He was taken off 2 weeks ago with a possible broken leg. It turned out to be very, very badly strained muscles, and he's made a miraculous recovery. And as the rain lashes down, the man in charge, Brian McGinley, who's going to get a right soaking out there this afternoon. Dundee United about to start this game into the driving rain, and in 1976 Rangers came here needing to win the championship, and Derek Johnson scored in exactly 22 seconds. I doubt very much if it's going to be as rapid as that today, if at all, because you could see quite clearly that tangible feel of determination about the United players as they came out this afternoon. This is going to be a real fight, a cup tie if you like. The conditions are beginning to get appalling for the spectators out in the open, but it won't do the field any harm at all. But actually watering it today can take all the rain and wetness it can get, and that is a goal kick. Butcher, here's Monroe. Well, Dundee United are trying to make sure the Rangers don't settle in any way. That was from the back, and that's a free kick. Well, that may have taken a deflection off Walter's foot. Referee didn't think so. There's McCoist. Walters. No, he threw himself. Beautiful little pirouette, but he definitely threw himself eventually. The great thing about Walters is his desire to turn on the skills very quickly. Almost came out for him, but a little bit of acting at the end. Johnson onto McCoist. McInally, good little combined piece of play by two Rangers strikers. Neither side have got it going in midfield yet. The boiler room of the game is still to be taken into possession by somebody. Will they really in command? Nearly in two minds there. That looked like nerves, which is very surprising for the likes of Nerry. Johnson turns on it, and that's a corner kick. I think Richard Gough will also go up this time. And Butcher gets it tucked. Gough, Johnston, corner kick. Well, I think Ali McCoist was shouting at Johnson for the passer. Now, very good touch on there. Gough was too close to make the shot, and Johnson made it, and I don't know why Ali's appealing there, because Johnson could do nothing else. Free kick, goalkeeper fouled. Paul Sturrock. And I think a long career for Paul is certain in football as a coach. There's Richard Goff. Now Spackman. Johnston, Spackman couldn't get it back again. That's out. Madeleine. Nice turn by French. French does very well on that. Easily taken by Woods again. It was a dangerous ball by Woods. Oh, great save and a great effort by McAnally, which came from the goalkeeper's own carelessness. And never a man retrieved a situation that was this. Bad ball and in. Very clever shot by McAnally. Brilliantly saved. No, Patalainen, an up and under. Wells does well. That was awkward, and Jackson penalised that time. Richard Gobb puts it in. Not the best free kick. Walters. There's McCoist. The Rangers. Walters gets a corner this time. Walked hard. Here post one, Butcher is in for the touch, doesn't quite get that. No outside, Butcher's up for that. And I think a free kick, yes. And I think the referee will have a word with Butcher for that challenge. Now the young goalkeeper under pressure, and Butcher up. Well, he seemed to go after the ball. Didn't seem... It was a natural clash. Nothing malicious about it. Up to Spackman. Ball doesn't go with him, though. Here's Monroe. Good tackling, though. That's excellent play by United. First really combined move we've seen in midfield for about 20 minutes or so. That'll be a free kick. Nearly wanted to take it quickly. Telling the Rangers defensive wall to get further and further back. Certainly Preston was poised. Only rather ruined that. Oh, that was a great save by Trevor Stephen. I think the Rangers defenders thought that that had all frittered out aimlessly, and then suddenly that ball that you'll now see bothered them, and watch Trevor Stevens' part in this. Look, that might have been a goal. That's great play. Trevor Stephen. Oh, McAnally's been playing brilliantly for United. That was another great challenge. Here's Derek Ferguson. McCoy's. And Alan Bain really pushed to get that. And frankly, I think Rangers are more dangerous when they've been pushed back into defence. Forward come United, and then they hit, or nearly hit, McCoy and Johnson up front. And watch this beautiful little dummy there by McCoy. And Alec Cleland came across, didn't get it properly, but the goalkeeper did. We've now played 45 minutes, according to my watch. Still nothing each. And there goes the half-time whistle of what has been a very interesting and absorbing match. Not the most fluidly exciting game I've ever watched, but there is a tension to it, which is not at all surprising. And I think it may be affecting particularly the midfield players, which has suffered from congestion, a little bit of anxiety in getting rid of the ball much too quickly. And if anybody can find the poise, that might be the key to the opening up of this game. Well, one hopes that somebody on either side can settle down and we see a bit more football, the kind we might have expected. And I may say there are hundreds outside the ground. I just had a look during half-time down Tannadice Street there, hundreds outside. I haven't seen this game without tickets, Rangers supporters. And that's perhaps not at all surprising, and there is an early mistake. Corner kick. It's very deep. Away by Richard Goff. Oh, right away by Butcher. Good start by United. Butcher just gets there, Spackman. Krivo Kapic. Just taken away by Spackman. Looked like hands to me, Patalainen, and in comes Stephen again. You cannot speak highly enough of the way the man has committed himself to this game. There he is. His defensive work has been 100%. At which you might say, well, what's he like up front? Well, he's done what's been asked of him. He's stepped in and done vital things for Rangers at important times. There's Monroe. Going for the short one, Adam McCoy. There's Walters. Little chip, nobody in there for Rangers. Well, Richard Goff only sweeps it round. There goes Darren Jackson. Rangers trying to get back. Preston. Nicely back. Oh, it's a great save! Marvellous effort by McKinley. And we've had a great start to this half. Now watch this. Full marks to McKinley for the way he tried to take on a very experienced goalkeeper indeed. And it shows here, doesn't it? Look at that covering and that athleticism. Butcher's there. Rangers really under pressure. Oh, Walters. And not enough Rangers players forward for that. Here's Welsh. United playing well at the moment. McInally. Richard Goff is there. Ferguson can't go on, and the boot is up high. And the play is flowing past that pair there. Spackman and Ferguson not really gripped midfield yet for Rangers. Madalainen. Been all all Dundee United so far. Rangers supporters trying to lift the team up. Really taken something of a pummeling by United in this first 5 minutes of the second half. That was late, and that will be a booking. Either a booking or a real wigging from the referee, one or other. Well, he's been spoken to. Gary Stevens. Made by Jackson. Ferguson. Neary. Trevor Stephen, beautifully round. Here's Walters. Hoist up, well up. Derek Ferguson. Just touched away, and it's Cleland who came right across. Rangers now responding to that great start by United. There's McCoy Johnson with a chance. He's done it! No. The flag was up. Quickly to Butcher, Rangers wanting to push the game forward again. Welsh. Butcher all in his own. Head for Stephen. Just kept in, but falls very neatly to Preston. McKinley. Much more open game this half. United come forward a bit more. Spackman comes away to Johnston. On to Ali McCoist. Can't keep it in. 10 minutes of the second half gone. I said a more open, more elastic kind of game, bit of more movement in it. I think largely because United have started off with the intention of having a real go at Rangers. Spackman was up. Bit of a congestion of Rangers players over. Here's Johnston. McInally. Butcher. Did that very well indeed. Really being harassed by him, he's French. Neary. Rather obvious ball there by David Neary. Trying to get Walters onto it. There's Johnson. Walters didn't quite take the ball with him. Ferguson. Does Spackman. Monroe. Not enough elevation in that. Monroe with it. Trevor Stevens, a great goal! Oh, that was a superb goal by the man who I think has been the outstanding player afield, and watch the way he clinically finished that off. Maine with no chance. 13 minutes gone, Rangers take the lead. Well, I said the game was more open, and United, to the credit, had to have a go at Rangers, and that opened them up more. And even out in the street, the Rangers supporters are celebrating. And obviously had it by listening to the Radio Scotland commentary. But I think they would have heard that roar in Mars, frankly. And I think the referee's going to have a admonitory one, I think you can call it. So, McInally to take it. Butcher's almost there. Oh, that's Patalainen. It came to him too quickly. Now watch this again. That bothered the Rangers defence. That was nicely nudged out there. That's all they could do. And watch Patalainen. It came to him far too quickly. I think Ferguson's coming off. Yes, there he is. And John Brown is on. A man for all seasons and all positions, as it were. Stephen is up there again. Goff. David Neary. There's Richard Goff. That's a free kick. Yes. Cumbersome the way they brought down Patalainen. It was John Brown, newly on. Tempting ball. Goff is there though. Stephen again. Great play by Stephen. Oh, that's a nice ball. Walters going through. And what's been given? Well. I think a free kick's been given for United. Well, judge this for yourself. Nice little ball by Maurice Johnson. Well, they were both at it. And certainly Walters eventually was, that's for sure. Nearly wants to come forward. More and more in this game. There he is. Good understanding. Nearly tries to go up there. There's Walters, not quite there. More pressure by United. Monroe. McInally. Stevens. Goalkeeper fouled. And the big Finnish internationalist not too happy with the referee. Stephen. Free kick to United, and Maurice Johnson is going to be booked for throwing the ball away. Well, the referee's quite right. Butcher's in now. Walters. Free kick. And there's a booking for McKinley for remonstrating. Richard Goff putting in a sporting one for him. No chance with Mr. McGinley. Stephen, great header. Here's John Brown. Now the break. It's young boy O'Neill who really impressed me at Pittodrie, number 14. Neary. Spackman is in there, free kick. Definitely late there. Seeing much more of United now. Ali McCoy's chasing after this. And Rangers had everybody back in defence. John Brown. Now Walters after it. I think the ball's gone over. Yes, throw to United. Dog just getting there. Spackman. I think he got one right on the mouth. I think this is the first visit by any of the physios today, Phil Bosman. Well, there's a bad sight for you. I know a restaurant that Richard Gough dots into on a Saturday night occasionally, and I think they might not see him tonight, maybe in his bed early. That is an arm, free kick. Well, I'm sure about 40 to 50,000 Rangers supporters would like to have been in this afternoon. Now Richard Gough to McCoist. Trevor Stephen. I think that will be thrown to Dundee United. Only seconds remaining. That's a useful ball, but the game really is all over. United would have to score twice now. Rangers leading by 1 goal to nothing. The championship only seconds away. Rangers have applied themselves to this match exactly as the manager wanted, and perhaps not surprisingly taking the time about absolutely everything. An expectant Ranger support, just waiting for Brian McGinley to lift the whistle to his lips to play for them the rhapsody of the season, the final whistle. It must be very near. That's Johnston picks up now. Now Walters. It's back. Oh, almost to Stephen. Well picked up there by Cleland, and we're now almost 2 minutes into injury time. There's Butcher. Oh, he did that brilliantly. And there it goes. Rangers are the champions. And some Rangers supporters have got onto the field. Absolute exultation. Some supporters have got through the police cordon, and the Rangers players are having to go off the field. There we are, 1 goal did it, 1 single goal. And there are the supporters trying to celebrate with the players. And the police have not been able to keep the support on the other side. And a goal by Trevor Stephen did it. A goal that was scored in only 13 minutes of the second half. A beautiful cross from Monroe floated across the crowded Dundee United penalty area, and there was the English internationalist to rise up and head majestically into the net. It was a tight, ferocious game filled with a lot of tension, but nevertheless Rangers applied themselves the way the manager had expected. They certainly defended well when necessary. Chris Wood was outstanding. But definitely Trevor Stephen is a hero for Rangers with that glorious headed goal.
Go Johnson! Give me a... How does it feel, your first championship win with Rangers?
Tremendous victory. Obviously come up in Tannadice and won by 1-0 and won a championship. It's a memorable occasion.
I bet you'll enjoy these celebrations as these fans back you all the way, because it's been an astonishing season for you.
Yeah, it's been a great season. I won many trophies from them. And obviously winning a championship my first season, I'm delighted.
You must have thought long and hard what you had to do last summer. Has it been all worthwhile?
Yes, very much so. The management have backed me, the fans have backed me. most of all, the players have backed me. I'm delighted.
So all these fans watching us tonight, what have you got to say to them?
It's just tremendous the way they've supported me and the club. The way the players have responded to them is tremendous. Thanks very much.
Well, enjoy the celebrations, Alistair. Yeah, tell me this. Have you enjoyed this?
This is fantastic. This is what you set out for at the start of the season, pre-season training and all that stuff, and this is what we're reaping the benefits now.
It's been a crazy season in many ways. You had a big hiccup in the middle of it. Did you have any doubts that Rangers would win the title?
We had a big hiccup at the start of it when we didn't start too well, and the only incentive we needed was press boys writing us off. I think we only took 1 point early on, and we knew we've got the best.
Gary Mackay got the goal 12 minutes from the end of a lacklustre match. Celtic are still in danger of missing out on a European place for the first time in 12 years after scrambling to a 1-1 draw with Dundee. Billy Dodds put the Dens Parkers ahead from the penalty spot with 11 minutes to go, but Jerry Creaney forced an equaliser 5 minutes later. That result confirms that Dundee are relegated. Motherwell beat Tabernian 1-0 thanks to a Dougie Arnott goal, and Dunfermline won by the odd goal in 3 at Love Street. So the only remaining issues in the Premier surround qualification for next season's UEFA Cup. Depending on the outcome of the Cup final, Celtic, Dundee United, Hibs and Motherwell all still have a chance.